Oliver Baylor. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is a Service Road 7 and Broadway red light violation. Do you remember it?
I don't remember it, but I saw the video. That was the day that we went voting at City Hall
Voting at City Hall for what?
for the election, the presidential election.
Oh, this was the election day last year? Oh, okay. And you voted City Hall?
Yeah, so I went first and voted, and then I went to pick up my mom to come and vote. I was trying to figure out the situation because it was an intense election season. So I wanted to make sure everything was safe enough for her to come and vote. So I went back and picked her up to vote.
Mr. Bauer went to vote at City Hall. This was a presidential election last November. And he went alone because he thought there may be some issues during the course of the election, uprisings and so forth. And then when he thought it was reasonably safe, then he went to pick up his mother and brought his mother to vote. And so he made sure that when he was in the car alone, that he stopped at every red light and stop sign. But once he had his mother in the car, he just went.
The anxiety
he
got greater.
So he
for
came here blaming his mother. He said, he said, I got a service road. Said my mother says, go through the light, go through the light. Right. So that's.
She don't want to be late, Judge.
You want us to issue a summons for your mother? We'll get her into court.
That's all right. I'll take the blame.
You're going to take the blame?
Now all of a sudden, no, Judge, never mind.
How many children in your family?
2.
2. You older or younger?
In my family?
Yeah.
I'm the middle one. I'm sorry, 3.
Oh,
I have
you're
two children, but
Oh, you have 2. Yeah,
I have
but
two other siblings.
oh, so you're the middle child.
Correct.
Always the middle child, Inspector Quinn's always the one that causes trouble. All right, we're going to take Mr. Baylor. We're going to take a look at it. Lisa, let's take a look at this. Is Service Road 7 and Broadway. Mr. Baylor, I have news for you. You were not going to vote, right?
I was not going to vote.
No. You made a right-hand turn on Broadway. So this is the service road. City Hall is over here.
I was
Let me
leaving.
finish.
I'm
City
sorry.
Hall is over here, right? And you went right. You went the other way.
This is, I think, after we voted.
Oh, after you voted. Oh,
Yes.
your mother was in the car.
Yes.
Oh, he's endangering his mother now. All right. Tell me a little bit about your mom.
Well, she's 83. She's actually turned 84. Immigrants from Cape Verde Islands.
Oh.
And
How long has she been here?
we were first in West Africa, in Senegal, and then we've been here for
You
45
too?
years. Yes.
Oh, so your first,
Yes.
the American story. Come from another country. And what are your daughters? Are they in school?
My youngest daughter just graduated from Brown with a public health master's and started her new job today with the Kids Count.
And this is an American story.
Wow.
Absolutely. This is how each wave of immigrants, right, all came here with a dream and a hope that life would be substantially better for their children than it was for them. And they all found out that the way to do that was an education.
That's right.
And when you say your daughter graduated from Brown, I am not unmindful of the fact that just to get into Brown, you have to be an outstanding student.
Right.
You know, it's my policy, right, that if anyone goes through a red light at 0.3 of a second, right, that I dismiss that case. The statute requires 0.2 of a second, and as I've indicated earlier, that 1/10 of a second, I always question the calibration, so I give the motorist the benefit of the doubt. So based on the calibration, the matter is going to be dismissed.
Thank you.
Okay. And stop placing your mother in jeopardy again.
Well, keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
Now, let me ask another question, only because I remember this about my dad. My dad was born in Italy. He came here as a young man. But every time he went to vote, he would tell me how he felt. He'd say, he always would say, what a great country, we can vote. Tell me about your mother's feeling on having an opportunity to vote in this country. So she had to become a citizen, obviously.
Yes.
So she went through that, like my dad did.
And she makes sure she votes every opportunity she gets because she recognizes that's a privilege.
Well, it is a privilege. It is a privilege. Good luck. Matters dismissed.
Thank you very much.
I just need you to initial. He agreed to that.